Welcome to Barkhausen Nature Bites. Today we're talking about these little critters right here. You can just barely see them, called snowfleas. And yes, they actually are there. It's not some flea circus trick or anything like that. There's a bunch of tiny little snowfleas on top of the snow, and there's a lot right on the base of this tree trunk. It's kind of hard to show because they flee pretty quick. But for snowfleas, they're really one of the fun things we find out here in these late winter, early spring days, warm, sunny days like it is right now. You'll see them all about the woods. Now, snowfleas, they aren't actually a flea. They're not actually even an insect, different class. They don't bite, so don't worry about that. They eat decaying vegetation, fungi, bacteria, all that good stuff in the soil, and that's what they're eating. And they're active all year long, so we do notice them more in the winter because right now they're getting on top of the snow in these warm, sunny days. But they're active all year long, again, eating all that decaying vegetation, organic matter in the soil. So what happens in the winter is they are active all winter long. They have a special protein in their body that produces glycine, and that glycine is basically like antifreeze in their blood. The glycine, it's amino acid. It'll bind to ice crystals and prevent them from getting larger, so it keeps those little snowfleas from becoming fleasicles or snowfleasicles or however you want to say it. So it's basically like antifreeze for your car. So they're active all winter, but again, on these warm, sunny days, they're coming up out of the ground on top of the snow, especially around the base of tree trunks or around foundations of building. You'll see them jumping all over the place. And they're not really jumping, they're actually springing. They're part of a group called springtails, and what they have is they have something called a furcula, and it's basically this little thing that comes out their backside and it goes into two pieces, so it's like two tails it looks like, and it curls beneath their body and gets like hooked up by little hooks on the underside of their body, and that stays there like a spring. So when they have to flee from a predator, no pun intended, they can release that and it launches in all different directions to escape that predator. And it can launch in pretty good distance, about 50 to 100 times their body length, which for a bug this size, not a bug, a critter this size, it might not seem like a lot, but imagine if you got flung up in the air 50 times your body length, that's quite a distance. The drawback is they can't really control which way they go. They'll go any direction that they're basically a little furcula tells them to go, releases on them. So they can go off, bounce off of tree trunks, bounce off the foundation of a building. I actually got a video of this I'll have in this video a little bit later. So they kind of go all different directions. So it looks like they're just kind of jumping all over the place like a flea. So for snowfleas, it's one of the fun things you kind of look for when you're out and about in these late winter, early spring days where you still got snow on the ground, or nice warm sunny days. You'll see them at the base of the trunks, like I said, so keep your eyes out for them for sure. There could be so many of them on top of the snow almost pure black or blue, and there really is quite a few of these out there all year long. It'd be like 7,000 of them per square foot of ground, so quite a bit. Think about that next time you're walking around the woods. So on these warm sunny days, late winter, early spring, be looking out for these snowfleas. They really like to spring into spring. Thanks for watching Barkhausen Nature Bites.